Hello, my wonderful, amazing artists. It's me, Miss Abby, your art teacher. And today we're thinking all about masks. Now, there's lots of different cultures and different communities that use masks as a part of their celebrations. So, in my neighborhood, some people trick or treat, but if I walk up the road towards Jackson Square and Eggleston Square, there's a Dia de los Muertos celebration every year around the same time, November, end of October and the beginning of November, and I got this there a couple years ago. And in places like Brazil, they celebrate Carnival in like our February time. And in New Orleans, people celebrate Mardi Gras. And these are all celebrations that involve creating masks. Your art challenge today is to create a mask that transforms how you look into something else. I'm using a paper plate as a base. You can use paper, cardboard, recyclables, makeup even, or face paint, or if you just want to sketch out a mask that you'd like to wear someday, that would be cool too. I'm going to show you how to make a paper plate, but if you don't have one, use what you have. This is just leftover from a picnic that I threw a couple years ago. Let's get started. So one important thing with a mask is eye holes. Here's how I create eye holes so I can see. I draw the eye holes out. Now this, maybe you should get the help of a grown-up to do this. But I punch a hole. Sometimes I use the scissor. Sometimes I use another tool. And I recommend getting help from your family if you can. So I punch a hole. Then I use the scissor to cut around the edge that I just made, and it doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to decorate this a lot. I'm not very worried about getting the perfect shape. Oops. There you go. See? 2 eye holes. So this is my base. And I'm going to transform this into an owl using some brown paper bag. Now I picked this because it's flexible and it's already brown, so I don't have to paint it or anything. But if I wanted to create something different, this base is awesome. You can paint it. You can add, I don't know, something like this if you wanted to make, I don't know, like a wolf or something. All this needs is like triangle ears and it's a wolf. That's awesome. Or you can paint it orange, triangle nose, stem at the top, bam, you have a pumpkin. Let's get started. I'm gonna show you how I transform this base into an owl. Okay, so I folded this kind of like an accordion, and now I'm going to cut it into smaller pieces. Okay. I'm going to cut it into feather shape. It's okay if it's not perfect. Oh, it's okay. We just want a little feather shape, but it's kind of ripped up because it was a grocery bag. And we'll definitely recycle some of that leftover paper. I'll come up with a different way of using it. See? After cutting it and folding it, that gave me lots and lots of feathers. Because I want to have this be an interesting texture. Pick out some ears to be, or some of these feathers to be the ear tufts. And then I'm going to look at these. Ooh, I think they're a little too big, actually. These are a little too big now that I'm holding them up. I'm going to use some problem-solving skills. It's okay, I've never made an owl mask before. I'll make even smaller feathers. There we go. That's a little better. We have 2 different sizes. Ta-da! Here is my great horned owl mask. Now, I would love to see how you use your materials at home resourcefully to create some kind of mask. And remember, if you don't have a lot of supplies, you can just sketch one out with a pencil and paper, and that's totally legit too. But I had really fun looking around my home for recyclable materials to create a mask. So, I would love to see how you try to come up with a mask and also what your idea is behind it. You know, is it a mask to look scary? Is it to perform in a play of some kind or a performance? Is it to celebrate a holiday? Or is it to resemble some kind of animal? There are lots of reasons to create masks, and that's part of the fun. I think every culture, every community around the world creates masks in their own way, and I want to see how you create a mask and what your idea and concept is behind it. Have fun. Good luck using your creative problem-solving skills to create a mask. Bye. Have fun making art.